we are going to review how to open Schoology. Then we are going to use our grade setup tab to establish our academic and our employability grades. So here we go. To launch Schoology, we simply, from our Google Chrome browser, make a new window, and we're going to click on Clever. And I'll find the Schoology icon. I will go to my courses, and if you remember from our last video, these are our courses, and they're especially ours. You have to make sure that you are in your prefix and to make sure you have your AM and PM classes, because unfortunately they don't have a way to take away classes that are similar to yours. So this was an issue that I had. But these are my classes, and I made these special gifts that I can teach you how to do at a later date. But what we're going to do is we're going to set up our grade system. So we're going to click on each one of these in order. So here's my first one. I'm going to click here. And when this opens up, we're going to focus over here on this side. And we are going to go to grade setup right here. And I'm going to click in grade setup. And mine are already set up, but I'm going to show you how to set up yours. And if you remember, we give academics 80% and employability 20%. We're not going to focus on these other things. So the first step we're going to do is click on Add. And I'm going to give it a name. And please make sure you do all caps and just do AT for academic. Excuse me. We're going to change this from points to percent. And we're going to give it the weight of 80. You're going to click on Create. I'm going to click on Cancel because I already have this set up. And then that should put a AT there for you with a weight of 80. Now the next step is I'm going to make my employability one. You shouldn't have this. So we're going to click on Add. And I'm going to give that a name, which is EM. And we're going to change this from points to percent. And the weight we're giving that is 20. Again, you're going to click on Create. I'm clicking on Cancel. There we have those two categories set up. I suggest that you do not add any other categories. Just keep AT and EM. This is how Schoology will talk to Skyward. I'll go back to my courses. I'm going to do that for each and every one of these. So again, I'm going to click on my next course. I'm going to come over here to grade setup. You'll notice that mine is all messed up here. I have to go in here and remove these, some issues I had that's not worth explaining. But again, pretend like you don't see any of this here. And I'll go to Add. I'm going to do AT for my academic. And then we're going to do percent. And then we'll change the weight to 80. So like I said, you're going to go and do that for each and every one of your classes. As our next lesson, I'm going to show you how to go into resources, and we're going to make a folder in our next lesson.